Welcome to the Weekday Report for Thursday, November 14th. I'm Joe Potente. Here's a brief look at the news. The Kenosha Unified School Board will hold a special meeting at 10 a.m. Friday to take action on employee contracts. A vote on the contract agreements was postponed Tuesday, a day after tentative agreements were reached. The vote was rescheduled to November 26th, but moved forward today as the state Supreme Court is considering a request by Attorney General J.B. Van Hollen to put a stay on a Dane County court ruling that stopped enforcement of Act 10, the state law that limits public employees' collective bargaining rights. City council meetings could get a lot chattier if a proposal allowing the council to extend public comment is approved. Alderman David Bogdala is asking his fellow council members to approve an ordinance that would give the council authority to extend the public comment portion of meetings beyond 45 minutes. Bogdala said it's unfair to cut off residents who went to City Hall to speak. The proposal has not won over everyone at City Hall, though. Mayor Keith Bosman said there are many existing channels for residents to make their voices heard with city officials. One of the oldest and most unusual public school buildings in Kenosha may soon get a modern retrofit. The Kenosha Unified School District hopes to move the Kenosha E-School from its rented offices on Green Bay Road to the Jefferson Annex at 1808 41st Place. The goal is a $162,000 renovation to the building to accommodate the E-School, giving the school's nearly 750 students a place to meet with teachers and counselors and to take proctored exams. The Jefferson Annex has been used for storage in recent years. When it was built about 90 years ago, it was used as an open-air school to combat the spread of tuberculosis. Drake Otto spent a good deal of his time at Bradford on the football field, but recently he was on national news for his dancing skills. Drake and his new wife Tara appeared on ABC's Good Morning America last Friday. They were invited to Times Square to perform a dance from their wedding reception, their recreation of the iconic finale from the 1980s film Dirty Dancing. The video of their wedding reception has gotten almost 300,000 views on YouTube. Tara and Drake say they're just glad the dance went off without a hitch, and they're glad that the video of it has made so many people happy. A freshman goalie has quickly become a dominant force on the Parkside women's soccer team. Here's Jeff Zampanti with the story.
UW Parkside goalkeeper Mallory Gertz never envisioned she'd make 21 starts as a freshman or be named the GLVC Defensive Player of the Week 3 times in her first collegiate season. But that's exactly what's happened in what's become an outstanding first season for the former Green Bay Preble standout. Gertz will be positioned in goal as the Rangers face Michigan Tech in the first round of the NCAA Division II tournament Friday in Quincy, Illinois. Jeffrey Zampanti, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? New guidelines from the American Heart Association and the American College of Cardiology say twice as many Americans, a third of all adults, should consider taking cholesterol-lowering statin drugs to lower their risk of heart attacks and strokes. Would you consider giving it a try, or do you think this is a case of over-medicating? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next are Brian Sharkey and Liz Snyder with some get-out entertainment ideas.
Hi, I'm Brian Sharkey.
And I'm Liz Snyder with your entertainment news. And this week there are several music performances going on in the Kenosha area.
That's right. The Kenosha Unified School District's annual jazz festival features a guest artist, Andy Martin, a trombone player seen playing every week on Dancing with the Stars.
And the Jazz Festival concert is Saturday evening at Indian Trail High School featuring school jazz groups and an alumni and faculty group.
And Friday night, UW Parkside welcomes Palade Musica, a Montreal-based quartet that performs Baroque music.
And Sunday afternoon, choral groups from Carthage College and UW Parkside are teaming up for a Fine Arts at First performance at First United Methodist Church.
And there's also new theater shows opening this weekend.
Yep, lots of stuff. Lakeside players are tackling the searing Edward Albee play, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
And Shoreland Lutheran High School students are performing Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream.
New movies opening this weekend include the comedy The Best Man Holiday.
For all these stories and more, see Friday's Get Out Entertainment section. I'm Brian Sharkey.
I'm Liz Snyder. Get out and have some fun.
Thanks, Brian and Liz. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Joe Ward will have an update on efforts to restore the Southport Beach House. And Bill Guida has this week's Fix-It feature on some over-trimmed trees in front of a harborside business. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Joe Potente with the Weekday Report.